Hey guys, it's Greg by the Bootstraps, btbootstraps.com. Check out the store, check out social media, links will be below. Today, making a video because I heard a story in the news that there is a woman, councilwoman in Vermont, who wants to disarm the police force, like for that city. Thankfully, the mayor came out and said that that's a bad idea and probably not going to happen. The chief of police came out and said that's a bad idea, probably not going to happen. I got a question though. What in the world is wrong with the people of Vermont? You know, first, they keep electing and re-electing a self-admitted socialist, you know, Bernie Sanders, tax the rich. And then on top of that, they elect these city council people who are absolutely insane. You know, we have a lot of respect for police officers on this channel. Same for responders, same for military. And that's what this whole channel kind of represent for the most part. Yeah, we do fun things and fun videos and things like that, opinion pieces, but a lot of it has to do with the fact that, you know, we respect first responders, we respect military, and I don't think that they get the recognition and the credit they deserve. But then when you have an elected official comes out and says something so asinine, it says something so virtually dangerous to the men and women who are out there serving and protecting, that they want to take away the police officers' right to defend themselves against criminals who are using the weapons primarily. I mean, most police-related incidences with shooting are involved with criminals who are using weapons in a manner that they shouldn't be using them, shouldn't have, particularly with a firearm. And look at the guy in Philadelphia just a couple weeks ago. You know, 100 rounds shot off, 6 police officers shot at and injured. You know, and that guy had no right to be around a firearm, but yet, thank God that the police had weapons to shoot back at to where they could actually defend themselves and, for the most part, contain that situation, even though it lasted for some time. Here you have a city council person, though, who wants to sit there and say that the police officers don't have a right to defend themselves, you know, or that there could be special circumstances to where they could use their firearm, but only in a manner in which they would approve. Well, who gets to make that determination? And more importantly, if you're going to ask police officers to go out there and protect and patrol the city, but then you're going to tell them, hey, we're going to handcuff you essentially by not allowing you to defend yourself, God forbid a situation occurs where we expect our first responders to react quickly to a scene. You honestly expect them to go to that said scene where there might be an active shooter or an active, say, someone who's using a sword, you know, or something like a knife, and they're stabbing people, like what happened in Australia, actually, not too long ago. You expect these police officers to not have a means to defend themselves, or better yet, walk up to the guy and say, sir, put your gun down, I'm a police officer, I'm unarmed, and I'm going to arrest you. That's going to work well. That's good job, City Council. This is, you know, this is like one of those ongoing issues that's going on that I see with first responders, primarily with police. You know, no one really ever talks negatively about the fire department or EMTs or things like that. You know, God bless them, because we need them. But when it comes to police officers, they get an unfair bad rap, and primarily they get an unfair bad rap because it's this, oh, this police officer shot this unarmed person, or this police officer, you know, shot this guy who was giving up, or all this, you know, this body cam footage shows that this police officer shot someone. Well, the problem is, a lot of times when you hear those stories, you're only getting half of what's happened. You know, you get media, you get news outlets, you get, you know, people in the community who weren't there, who come in and they have their predisposition ideas and they want to make a narrative of what happened, and they don't even have all the facts. That's why anytime any situation happens, I always say, hey, take a step back, let's wait till the evidence comes out before we make any kind of conclusion. You know, yes, you can have an opinion, but always keep aware that that opinion could be swayed or changed based on the facts. Don't make a predetermined decision and then ignore the facts as they come out afterwards. Like, oh no, this body cam footage that clearly shows this guy pointed a weapon, whether it be a knife, scissors, or a gun at a police officer, and the police officer shot this guy. No, that doesn't count because it doesn't fit the narrative. You know, so instead we get this culture that basically undermines police officers. You know, these guys have a very dangerous job, they have a very dangerous career that they do, and, you know, we need them, thank God for them. But it seems like there's too much in our culture that now negatively look at the police, you know. They negatively look at peace officers. They negatively look at, you know, the prison guards. You know, all these individuals who work in this criminal justice reform or criminal justice system, you know, protect and serve, protect and serve. They're now looked at as villains and as enemies, when in reality they ought to be looked at as heroes. You know, it takes a brave soul to put on a uniform and walk the streets, particularly if they know it's a dangerous neighborhood. You know, yeah, we all get annoyed with police though when we get stopped and get a ticket, or get cited for doing something wrong. You know, my wife not too long ago got a speeding ticket. You know, but when they came over there and gave the ticket, it wasn't, cop. No, it's, she made a mistake. She knew she made a mistake. We paid the fine, thanked him for doing his job, because that's exactly what he was doing. It just seems like there's a culture, a whole entire culture of disrespecting police officers, of disrespecting like the authority that they hold. I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've seen where police officers give a command to someone and they just straight up ignore it, so they don't have to follow the rules. Anyway, I thought that this conversation, this video, this councilwoman was incredibly ignorant. I'm just curious to know, what do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later.